Good morning to everyone in the room. How amazing is to see so many smiley faces around here, and how lucky I feel to have the housekeeping team with me today. First of all, thank you for your time to be here, and please feel free to ask me questions at any time. There's no right or wrong questions. They are all most welcome, and let's try to have as much fun as we can while we learn, yes? Let's start. So, I bring you a really interesting topic for today. We are going to be talking about quality audits. Who can tell me what's a quality audit? Please, let me know. Yes, Paul? An inspection? Anna? An examination? Exactly. A quality audit is an evaluation of how are we doing things, how good are we at what we do. For example, from the housekeeping department perspective would be, where do we stand in terms of our cleanliness and service standards? How aligned are we with our brand values? Are we delivering an emotional hospitality to our guests? Let's continue. So, who is conducting this audit? As you can read in the screen, the audit is conducted by a company called LQA, standing for Leading Quality Assurance. This is a huge company that operates worldwide, conducting quality audits. They've been working for more than 20 years with the best hotel chains in the world. For example, they work with Four Seasons, Jumeirah, One and Only, and of course with us. Yes, so how is it done, this quality audit, and why is it so important? I will explain it to you. So, the company, LQA, sends to the hotel an expert consultant that will check in the hotel under an incognito profile. We don't know who this person is. These guests arrive to the hotel as a mystery shopper, checks in on property, stays with us for 1 or 2 nights, tries our facilities, experiences our services, interacts with our hosts, and upon checkout, reveals its identity. At this moment, Gonzalo, our general manager, is called, and they have a meeting where they discuss some of the key highlights that this person has observed in the audit. Later on, a larger report, very detailed, will arrive, and we will be able to see our overall score as a property and detailed and individual scores of each department. Okay, why is it so important to be graded? Any guesses? Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your hands. Yes, Carlos? Exactly, because we can find out what we can improve. No one expects us to be perfect, and we understand that there's always space for improvement. So, the results of this report allow us to find the gaps that can be improved, that can be upgraded. I would say as well that this is an opportunity to celebrate what we already do well. There's many things that we master. There's many things that we are pros at doing, at executing. So it's an opportunity to reconfirm what we already do really well. Let me ask you something. Do you think any of you would be able to guess who the mystery guest is? Do you think this mystery guest has any specific looks, any specific behavior that can be identified? No, I can tell you already. There's no way we can identify this mystery guest. Let me tell you a story that we can learn from. There's a movie called A 5-Star Life. This movie is about a lady, an Italian girl, that she is a mystery shopper herself. She travels the world, experiencing and examining hotels. This time she's in a beautiful ski resort. Yes, she checks in and she goes to the bar to have a drink and try the service at the restaurant. While she's seated on a table, she could hear the employees of the hotel guessing and talking, thinking that guest seated over there is the mystery guest. It was a gentleman traveling alone, very well dressed, and they thought this could be the mystery guest. So all of them got a little bit nervous. They were trying to be on their best behavior, very well groomed, trying to be very friendly, very close to the client in case he needed something. Even the chef came out of the kitchen to introduce himself, to explain the dish he had just prepared. They were just trying to exceed his expectations and be on top of him. On the other side, there was another table with a couple, a young one, just married, that had been saving for a long time to spend their honeymoon on this beautiful ski resort. And unfortunately, they were being unattended. The waiters were so focused on this client that they thought it was the mystery guest that no one had even brought them a menu. No one was even asking them if they wanted a glass of water or advising them on what to eat. They were raising their hand, trying to call someone from the team, but everyone was so busy and so focused that they missed this guest. The Italian lady, the mystery guest, that was just observing the panorama and everything that was happening, wrote everything down in her report, and upon checkout, discussed all these details that were missing in the report with the general manager. What can we learn from this, ladies and gentlemen? We should treat every guest equal. Every guest, regardless of their looks, is very important to us. We must care and we must try to empathize with every guest that we have in-house. And do not forget that the ultimate goal of this report is to improve the experience of our guests by finding out which things can be upgraded. So this quality audit is something big, is something very important for the hotel, and we are all accountable for it. This is not only for our general manager or the executive team or the managers of each department. Every single one of us is accountable, is responsible for the results of this quality audit. Every one of us is responsible for the work well done, yes? So let me tell you now a famous sentence of a movie that I am sure you will know really well. With great power comes great responsibility. Who knows the movie am I talking about? Any guesses? Yes, Marina? You're right. Spider-Man. We are talking about the movie of Spider-Man. I don't know if you remember in the movie when Peter, the main character, gets bitten by a spider, which DNA has been altered, and gets superpowers. So Uncle Ben, his uncle, realizes that Peter is changing. He got the powers and his behavior is changing. And he tells him, remember, Peter, with great power comes great responsibility. And I ask you now, ladies and gentlemen, what is your great power you are accountable for, responsible for? Any guesses? Come on, guys, you are doing a really great job here. Come on. Yes, that's right. In other words, I would say, is the sixth sense, is your intuition. Your intuition, your capability to deliver an unforgettable experience to the clients, to empathize with them, to connect with them and deliver memorable experiences. This is your greatest power. Do not forget it, remember it every day, and put it in practice every day. Thank you for your time today. I am here if you have any questions. I hope I see you soon again, and come to me anytime I can be of any help, or if you want to share with me any successes or any good ideas to improve anything about this quality audit. Thank you and have a very good day, ladies and gentlemen.